it's 5 yards, those guys are going to go for the head.
They're going to go for it all the time.
The late hit, maybe it's a different situation. But I think he was talking about everything.
Well, also the roughing the kicker. Does that need to be 15 yards?
Well, that's supposed to have a 5-yard option, right? I don't know why they didn't use it.
Running into the kicker.
That's what happened.
I know, but they called roughing.
I don't know why. That was a mistake. I agree with Brad.
That one I also didn't understand.
But, I mean, everyone is saying that the Bengals were screwed over and the Niners were screwed over. How about the Eagles punting into the wire and nobody's saying anything, Maggie?
Because you end up winning by 3 scores.
It's amazing they won that game with all this misjustice.
Just change.
John Burr Memorial Gymnasium. I'm John Shelley, joined by Scott Bennett. Doubleheader action here on the Indian Radio Network. The Taylor County Cardinals, Scott, and a little bit of a modification with the weather. Game's been moved up. Girls tip time 3 o'clock. Boys to follow as always. And Scott, I'm just talking to some of the coaching staff for the Lady Indians, and if they could be in an opportunity, in a position in the fourth quarter to have an opportunity, I think they would be tickled as Taylor County brings a really good basketball team in here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They're 12 games over 500. In the 2 games we've seen them already this year against the Lady Indians, won by 20 plus in both games, and actually the second game had a running clock in it. So it was, like I said, if they can be in the fourth quarter, I'm not much on moral victories, but that's a moral victory is what that is. You kind of know what they have and that type of thing. But
in the boys game to follow, and Scott, Adair County got ran out of the gym over there, got beat 28 points over there, but I fully expect as the Indians are playing better, that this game, especially trying to hold home court serve, I expect this game to be tighter.
Yeah, I think so. We may not win, but I expect it not to be a 28-point ball game. I don't see how we can shoot any more poorly than what we shot that night over there. And I don't think their numbers hold up to what they shot over there either, as far as the percentages of things. And it was a different atmosphere. They played it at the old high school, the middle school now, and the fans are right there on top of you. It's a different different place to play. I mean, they get used to these bigger gyms where the fans are not right on top of you, and it makes a big difference when they go into something like that.
Scott, what's moving this game time up, playing a late afternoon versus a night contest? Does that have any effect on play?
You're the coach. I wouldn't know if it does or not. These kids these days, I mean, I've heard you say it before. If they're at school all day, and even if they start a little bit early after school all day, you know where they've been. You know they've not been laying in the bed all day and all that kind of stuff. I don't know what the situation was, whether the coaches were allowed to get them in here and do a little walkthrough or just a light practice or something just to get their legs moving today. But it's going to be different. Me personally, I love it. I wish they play every game like this. I know it's not convenient for most people, but I'd take a 3 or 4:30 tip every day. That means we get home and watch the ball games at night, too.
Yeah, our pregame show, our pregame comments brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Don Franklin, Columbia, the dealership that provides you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Tim Hardwick, Don Franklin, Columbia, online at donfranklinauto.com or 634-0702. Give them a call. Scott and I are in the TJ Regional broadcasting booth here courtside at John Burr. They have 20 locations. TJ Regional Health promotes and provides for the health and wellness of the communities they serve. TJ Regional Health, total local care. Our streaming sponsor tonight, First and Farmers National Bank, banking that's reliably simple. Check out their services on the website, firstandfarmers.com. And all you got to do is go to WAIN Facebook, and it will direct you to the link as it comes through YouTube now, the WAIN YouTube page. And Scott,
I think we get more reach off that YouTube. I mean, it's of course more of a video quality thing too on YouTube. It makes it a lot better.
And just really quickly, our national anthem brought to you Dr. Charles Giles. Giles MD is a health care provider in Columbia with over 36 years experience. Easy scheduling and a friendly staff are two of the many reasons to trust Dr. Giles as your primary care provider. Office located at 3066 Campbellsville Road. Give them a call, 384-6451. And Rebecca Cravens will be singing our national anthem tonight, Scott. And
I expect another good performance.
It'll be a great performance. Yeah. We're going to send it back, take a break while we sing the anthem, and we'll have starting lineups for you when we come back here on the Indian Radio Network.
There are over 20,000 prescription drugs approved by the FDA. When it comes time to fill your prescriptions, you want a pharmacy you can trust. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy has been providing the community with fast, friendly, convenient service for 28 years. Century Medicine's Express Pharmacy, 706 Jamestown Street, is Columbia's hometown pharmacy. Stop by and see them Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, and Saturday, 8:30 to 12:30.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Brad Hodges here, Market President with First & Farmers National Bank. Do you bank on Saturdays? Beginning on November 12th, First & Farmers National Bank is changing our Saturday banking location to 114 Will Walker Road. Is Russell Road your favorite branch? No worries. They will still be open regular banking hours Monday through Friday. First & Farmers National Bank, putting you first. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
That was another rendition of the national anthem by Rebecca Cravens, the athletic trainer here for Adair County School District. Before we get to the starting lineups, the officials tonight brought to you by Kentucky Sanitation Services. Kentucky Sanitation Services offer waste management solutions tailored to each client's needs while ensuring consistent services at all levels. Visit their Facebook page for more details. That's Kentucky Sanitation Services on Facebook. Starting lineups tonight, first for the Lady Cardinals. He'll start at guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 13, Grace Bell. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 23, Riley Sprouse. And at guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 31, Alexis Niffley. At forward, a 5'10" sophomore, number 22, Kennedy Jackson. And at forward, a 5'4" eighth grader, number 3, Callie Vaughn. For the Lady Indians, they'll start at guard, a 5'4" junior, number 12, Lily Lloyd. A 5'3" freshman at guard, number 20, Kinsley Aiken. A 5'4" junior guard, 31, Sarah Collins. At forward, a 5'9" sophomore, number 34, Jada Woolridge. And at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 5, Ellie Cheatham. First quarter's going to be coming up here. It's brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you. Proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Visit their website, bargerins.com, for more details. The Lady Indians are being introduced to the crowd here now.
Ellie Cheatham. Coached today by our head coach, Gerald Brown. We're going to say thank you to our referees, Brad Riley, Bart Flinner, and Aaron Cummings.
Brad Riley, Aaron Cummings, and Bart Fleener are officials, like I said, brought to you by Kentucky Sanitation Services.
And I got to throw a shout out to Greg. Now, that's our Greg. That's our Greg ultimate leader right there. Is Adair County is part of the Greg Co-op. Bart Fleener heads that up, and my question to him is how he got off work this early, Scott. They worked till 4 o'clock down there, but
he might have had some comp hours available.
No, Bart, good friend of mine. Bale. She's got the ball as Jackson gets the tip. We're underway. Bale, a long three off the top of the key. Good. 3-0 Lady Cardinals here.
Can't start much better than that.
Scott, she really shoots it well, Bale. She's a southpaw. Full court pressure for Taylor County. Jada Woodridge has got it. Gets it across the timeline. Gives it to Kinsley Aiken. It's a 1-3-1 for Taylor County half-court set. Aiken looking in the corner to Lloyd. Ball's knocked away and stolen by Niffley. Niffley throws it ahead to Bale, and that's going to be a foul on Sarah Collins.
Sarah's first foul of the ball game for the Lady Indians.
And Taylor County gapping Adair County, Scott, in a 1-3-1. Really not trapping.
Yeah,
but
they're daring them to get there, and then they're going after them. That's the That's the thing. That's a good, to me, a good 1-3-1. You let them get the ball where you want it to, then you take advantage.
I think it's a good defense against us, a good strategy, because we've had trouble at times passing the basketball. Collins down the left side. She loses it. 2 turnovers here early. Nifley's got it. Nifley wants to run. Nifley down the right side. Adair kind of gets their defense back. Bale, shot fake on the left side into Jackson. Turn around 6-footer. No good. Rolled off. Rebounded by Cheatham. And Ellie adds to the 1,000-plus rebounds she's already accomplished in her career.
And the state lead so far this year.
Aiken, Lily Lloyd, she gets trapped in the corner. They just take the ball from her. Scott, Lady Indians going to, you got to be able to drive in the gaps and go through people. As Taylor County has caused 3 turnovers already in the early going. We played a minute and a half, 3-0 Lady Cardinals. Nifley, it's a zone for the Lady Indians. Bay on the right side, throws it into Jackson. Jackson turned, blocked by Ellie Cheatham. Ellie pulls it down herself. She gets the block in the rebound. She's going coast to coast, and she gets fouled as she enters the paint area with her offensive move.
That was on number 5, Gracie Hunt, her first. And I made a mistake there. Gracie Hunt was a starter. Gracie is a 5'6" junior guard. I had Callie Vaughn in. I marked the wrong one on there, so apologies to those, if everybody listening from that family.
Cheatham goes up from 6 feet, good, and gets fouled. She'll have a 3-point opportunity.
Fouls on Jackson, her first, team's second.
Ellie, they blocked her shot, and she's got the uncanny ability, Scott, of getting her own rebound, sticking it back up with the left hand. And
got a good bounce off there, come right to her so she can go right back up.
She ties the game at 3. We're just underway here at John Burr. As late matinee here, doubleheader, trying to get it in before the storms come or the snow or whatever it is. Ooh. Jackson turns in the paint. Jada Woodridge blocks it. They're going to call Jada on the foul.
Jada's first, team's second.
Kennedy will have 2 free throws. Jada came over to help, and I think she broke the rule of verticality there, Scott.
Come down a little bit on her. Pretty sure she did.
Jackson misses the first free throw. She'll have one more. That free throw that Ellie was able to convert. Free throws today brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. Jackson misses a pair. Cheatham gets the rebound. We're still tied at 3. Kinsley Aiken down the left side. Lily Lloyd to Ellie. Ellie from 8 feet. No good.
Foul drawn. Fouls on Hunt. That's her second. Team's third. Be a sub coming in for her. Can't see who it is yet.
Kaylee Benningfield will check in the game. Scott, when we played over there, Benningfield started. So been a little bit of an alteration in that Taylor County lineup.
Yeah, I think that 5th spot has varied between her and Hunt for a lot of the season. Lady Indians take their first lead.
Ellie, she makes a pair.
Ellie's come out different player from the start tonight. I mean, she's always been what I consider a fairly aggressive player, but already 5 points and 4 rebounds in the first 2.5 minutes of the ball game.
Nifley's got it. She's way out away from the defense. Taylor County's going to set their offense to attack this 3-2 zone. The Lady Indians have. Here's a bad pass by Jackson. She turns it over. She tried to throw it into the post. Lady Indians were waiting on it. Telegraphed it. Here's a long 3 by Lily Lloyd. Drills it. That's a Kane Napa Auto Parts 3-pointer by Lily Lloyd. Visit their store on Campbellsville Street, downtown from Napa there. Here's Nifley with an air ball from the right side, rebounded by Woodridge. Taylor County not in a very good rhythm right now. Here's a back tip. Kinsley loses the ball, and they're going to throw it ahead. Nifley tries to save it out of bounds. It'll go to the Lady Indians. Sloppy play by the Lady Cardinals here early, Scott.
3 turnovers by them.
They're 17-5, looking for their 18th win. Lady Indians 7-13, looking for their 8th win. Lily Lloyd gets it across half court, gives it to Cheatham. Cheatham, she's going all the way to the basket. She gets cut off. Aiken's got it. 15-footer on the right side. No good. And Jackson gets the rebound. Jackson gets the ball to Nifley. Nifley down the left side to Bale. Bale has a ball deflected by Lloyd. Nifley goes and gets it. Here's a long three in the corner.
Ooh.
Good by Riley Sprouse. Scott, that hurt.
Yeah, that's a good defensive possession.
Lady Indians had all the momentum right there. Here's Collins. Sarah goes through a double team.
Nice
We're going to throw it to Ellie. Ellie loses control. And here's a 10-footer, no good by Kinsley Aiken, wide open. And rebounded by Niffley. Niffley throws it ahead to Bale. Bale drives in, lays it in.
All tied up.
And we got a full timeout, Gerald Bryant. And we're going to take a break here. We're on the CBS Sports Radio, 101.9, 1270 AM, the Indian Radio Network. We'll be back in a minute.
Hi, this is Kylie McCovens. I'm a Greene County High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning my degree in Human Services and Counseling. At LWC, I've met new people, had the opportunity to become involved on campus, and I've loved being a part of campus ministry. Visit today and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Adair County basketball underneath their basket. Got to handle this full court pressure, Scott.
Yeah.
Aiken gives it to Cheatham. Cheatham down the right side. Ellie. Too late. Ellie throws it to Lily. Lily back to Ellie. Ellie dribbles it out. Nothing there. Back to Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley gapped on the right side. Kinsley gives it to Collins. Collins. Ellie. Ellie loses a handle. Gets it back. Back to Collins. 15-footer. Good.
Quick release there by Sarah.
Sarah drilled a 15-footer. Scott, this is for the 1 seed.
Yep.
Lady Indians beat Taylor County today. They're the 1 seed in the district, and vice versa. Taylor wins. They're the 1. Here's a steal as Ellie Cheatham. She takes it from number 11, Fortner, who's just checked in the game. Ellie turns to the official and says, she slapped me. It's kind of unusual. Stop play for a second, but nothing was called.
Good pass.
There's a lob to Ellie, a little 10-footer, no good. And Lily Lloyd gets a rebound. Lily back to Woodridge. Jada goes up, no good. She'll shoot 2.
Lady Indians are very, very aggressive tonight.
You know, Scott, just to be honest, they're playing for something today.
You're right. You're right. Fouls on Niffley, her first. Taylor County's 4th.
Jada, first free throw, no good. She'll have one more. You got to convert all these little situations, Scott. You got to make your free throws and not turn the ball over. Lady Indians have done a good job so far at getting a shot off every time down. After those first 3 possessions, Scott done a much better job taking care of the basketball. Bale down the right side. Bale. She's going to dribble into the gap of the 3-2 zone, gives it back to Niffley, back to Bale, deep on the right side. It's a 2-1-2 set for Taylor County. Fortner throws it into Jackson. She gets fouled. She'll shoot 2. A good high-low game by Taylor County.
Fouls on Woolridge. That's her 2nd, team's 3rd.
Fortner had no intentions on shooting that ball. She was wide open. Made a nice pass into Kennedy Jackson. She'll have 2 free throws. She's 0 for 2 there so far today. Free throw, this one's dead center. She'll have one more. That closes the gap to 11-9. Scoreboard update, Southern Nest, southern-nest.com. And for all your upcoming auctions, sales.
Hannah West checks in for Woolridge, who picked up her 2nd foul.
Jackson makes a pair. She's 2 for 4 at the line. Here's Kinsley Aiken down the right side. Kinsley going all the way to the basket. Nobody stops her. She goes up from 6 feet. She's fouled by Taylor County.
Fouls on Fortner, her first, team's 5th.
So, as Scott says, Adair County being very aggressive going to the basket. It's gotten Taylor County in a little bit of foul trouble here. Their 5th team foul already with 2:42 to go here in the first quarter. we've said it time and time again, or I've said it. If it came down to crunch time, this is who you want on the line if you're a Lady Indian fan. Kinsley Aiken, she makes the first one.
She's been their best all season.
Kinsley make the first one. Her second one, I jinxed her too hard.
Ooh,
and Jackson gets the rebound. Jackson gets it over to Nifley. Adair County's defense is set here with 2:35 to go. They lead it by a basket, 12-10. Here's Nifley. Nifley to Sprouse. Sprouse back to Nifley. Bale, a long three off the top of the key. Good.
Scott, just daggers
shade,
up there.
You just got to shade her, though. Give up the other stuff. She's the one that can really hurt you. Here's Aiken. Aiken drives in. Collins, a long three out of the corner. No good. It was really close. And Loy and West can't control it over right in front of us. It'll go back to Taylor County. That three-pointer hit the back iron, Scott.
Come out
ricocheted
hard.
all the way over here by us.
Come out hard.
Here's Bale. Bale to Benningfield. Ooh, thought that was clean. Adair County's pleading their case. Benningfield caught it at the free throw line and turned to look inside. Adair County knocked away, but the official said arm. It'll be a reach. 14 foul on the Lady Indians.
Ellie Cheatham's first.
Fortner back to Nifley. Nifley to Benningfield.
Get up
Bale. Bale, a long three off that left side. Good.
I'm like you, John. You don't have to. We're not do something different there.
Let the other girls beat you.
Yeah.
But not her, because she is a shooter. Here's a steal on the press. Jackson goes up. She's foul. That was a good call. Kennedy got hammered going to the basket.
Ellie's second foul. That's one right there. You might want to go ahead and just give up the basket and not pick your second foul up here in the first quarter.
Taylor County on a run here, 16-12. It's all about when the Lady Indians can't handle full court pressure. Sometimes they throw some passes, and I'm over here scratching my head, thinking, why? Did we throw it? They have improved. 17-12. One more free throw for Jackson. She makes the first one. She makes four in a row now after missing her first two.
She hadn't hit the rim at the last four.
That's called making an adjustment.
Yeah.
Here's Aiken. Aiken to Collins, over to West. Hannah gets across half court. Scott, when they get that tight, you got to be able to go around somebody. Collins does. Sarah drives in. She can't finish, though. She misses a little six-footer. Nifley's got the rebound. Nifley to Bale. Drives left with that left hand. No good. Jackson with the rebound. A little eight-footer. Good. Kennedy with an offensive rebound and a stick back to give Taylor County, Scott. They're on right now a
12-0 run.
12-0 run as they lead it 20-12. And we're going to keep it right here as we got a 30-second timeout here to stop the bleeding here. And we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Our halftime show brought to you by Tim Harwick, a post-game show. Tim Harwick and Don Franklin. We'll have player of the game following this one. That's McDonald's player of the game. Southern Nest Realty for scoreboard updates. Columbia Pharmacy for free throws. Kane Auto Supply and Napa Auto Parts for three-point shots. We'd also like to thank our first quarter sponsor tonight, and that's BargerINS.com. Let them help protect you, proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Aiken's got it with the left hand. Kinsley. She gets across half court. And they're going to say Kinsley was the last one to touch it. It'll go back to Taylor County.
6 turnovers now.
Scott, here's the counter when they get that tight on you. You just go around them. Yep. And Taylor County basically says you can't. And it's a good strategy by their coach. Here's a long three in the corner, no good by Sprouse. And Bales, it's a rebound back to Jackson, turns from 8 feet, no good. Rebounded by Sprouse. She misses a shot. She'll have 2.
Fouls on West, her first. Team 6 for the Lady Indians. We're talking about Taylor County getting some early team foul trouble. Lady Indians have passed them up now.
It's been the turnovers. It's been the bugaboo all year. Lead to this current 13-0 run. Full court pressure. Second one's good. Taylor County leads it by 10. After trailing by 2 just a minute ago, they're up by 10. Here's Aiken down the left side. Aiken gives it to Cheatham. Ellie goes up, gets hammered. She'll shoot 2.
Fouls on Jackson, her second, team 6th.
31.1 seconds to go. Ellie, she's had a big first quarter.
5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
Misses the free throw off to the left. She'll have one more. Reese Barton's going to check in for Hannah West.
Rates checks in for Jackson for Taylor County.
Ellie misses a pair, no good. Rebounded by number 23 for Taylor County. That's Riley Sprouse. Sprouse has got it on the right side. Tries to throw it into the sub in the game, Rates. And we've got a foul on Taylor County reaching over Reese Barton's back. That'll be a 1-and-1 for Reese. 12.
Foul is on Rates, her first.
Reese Barton, she drills a free throw. She'll have one more.
Pretty rough on Reese, just coming to the ball game, going straight to the free throw line before she ever has an offensive possession.
That's called making it happen right there. Making it happen. Reese, she makes a pair. 22-14. Bales. Adair County stops the bleeding, stops that 14-0 run for the Lady Cardinals. Bale picks her dribble up. She's been perfect from behind the strike. 3 for 3 from 3. There's a long 3 Niffley in the corner. No good. And it's going to do it as the ball's on the floor. First quarter score, Taylor County 22, Adair County 14. We'll be back on the Indian Radio Network.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's need. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband now gives you more ways to stream TV. Get Duo TV with your favorite local and national networks, plus sports and entertainment channels. Find a package that's right for you on our website. How about streaming services like Netflix, Disney, Apple TV, Sling, and others? Duo has partnered with MyBundle to organize streaming. Corral your streams so you know what you have and what you're paying. Check out duobroadband.com/Duo TV.